Hello Mark, I'm now going to show you how to make the calibration for dimension. Okay, so let's go first. Fire, with system parameters, and workspace, and then input X as negative 80, Y as negative 80, width and 160, and height as 160, mind it. Okay, then go to parameter, and then we set field as 160, and that's finished. Then click OK. Okay, now let's find the focus of the laser on the metal sheet. Okay, so you see there's a metal sheet and a flat surfaces, and we need to find the focus of this laser first. You see the brightest laser, focus of the laser. Okay. Now we find the focus of the laser. And then we make a square for with dimension 160 plus 160. And the software. And apply. And then we make it in the central. We click here, make this square in the central. Okay, then we mark it on a flat surfaces. We can use you can either use a metal sheet, and you also use black papers. Okay, then we mark this square. You see, and then you can use the rulers to mark the dimension for X axis and the Y axis. Let's say now the dimension for this x-axis is 151 approximately, and the y-axis dimension is 151. You see, 151. So we now make the calibration in the software. This is the Gabo 2 is axis. Now we make the calibration for Gabo 2 for axis for X. The actual marking size we should measure is 151. Okay, you see, this is to go to measure the dimension for X axis. Click OK, and then we're going to calibration the dimension for Y axis. The gold size 160, the real mark size 151, and click OK, and then OK. Then you can make a square and then mark another square on the black papers. Okay, we now measure the dimension for new square. You see now the dimension is almost about 160. You see, it's almost 160. Now you see the actual dimension for y-axis about 159. So we need to do a slight adjustment on the parameter and the calibrations. This is going to calibrate the x-axis is 159. Okay, and then this calibrate the y-axis 159. Okay, and then we try to mark another square to make sure the size is exactly the same with the 160. Okay, we'll try to measure it again. You see, now the size for this square is almost exactly the same for 160, you see. And this is for x-axis, and for y-axis. You see that now the size is about 160.5, but it's okay. It's almost equals to 160. You see? Okay, and right now it's we can say this machine has been the dimension has been calibrated. So this calibration is finished. This is the process. Whatever. Also, there one thing you should know that once you finish the calibration for X dimension for X and Y axis, when you mark the pole, you see, yes, the height is different for the pole, so you need to adjust laser focus again. Now, if you need to mark the pole, you need to refine the focus. Based on the new height of your pole, because you use the height for the metal surface and the pole is different, so you need to find the focus again when you mark the pole. You see, here is not laser focus. We need to find the focus again. See now, laser beam becomes stronger. It means this height is the correct height for the laser focus. Okay, let me know if you have any questions for the calibration. Thank you.